Now, we would go to Disney. We brought my grandmother. My grandmother was capable of walking, so we would get a wheelchair because my grandmother couldn't do all the walking. Walk, 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 and walk. She couldn't do the walking. So we would push her from, this was when Epcot was like kind of brand new. We would push her from land to land to land, or just so that she wouldn't have to do all the walking. So she was not handicapped. Okay, so my grandmother, we would push her to wherever we wanted, whatever land we wanted to be in, or whatever was it, Fantasyland, Frontierland, whatever. We would take her there, and we would park her wheelchair, and then she could walk around. And then if we had to go somewhere a little bit further, we would push her in the wheelchair. Now, my cousin, Estelle's son, George, he was a little bit of a yahoo. He was a boy. A good old-fashioned boy. He loved roughhousing. He loved fast cars and fast women. But when we would park the wheelchair, he couldn't wait to get in it because he would like to race the wheelchair up and down the cobblestone streets of, New Orleans Square, and just do papa wheelies. And he would be able to like put it on and go up like pop wheelies on the wheelchair. He loved it. Driving, we were walking past a china shop. It was a teeny tiny Disney china shop. Why anybody would buy anything in this china shop, I have no idea, because it was way overpriced. And did you really need to buy your Waterford, your Baccarat, your Lalique from Disney? Probably not. But my grandmother wanted to go in, and she wanted to look around because she needed another tchotchke for her break front. So, my grandmother went in, my aunt went in, my mother went in, and the kids could care less about anything that was in there. We were outside. So we were watching the wheelchair. My cousin George got in the wheelchair, and he started racing up and down outside, racing up and down, popping wheelies. He could pop it up and spin like he was a daredevil and did amazing at it. He was like Evel Knievel. So he decided he was going to take the wheelchair into the china shop and gave my aunt a heart attack because there's a sign in the china shop that says, "You break, you buy." Now, he's in the china shop with the wheelchair, spinning around. You know something's going to break. And nothing in there was under $10,000. Like, it was just the most expensive china. And he's spinning around, he's popping wheelies, and my aunt kind of doesn't want the owners to know that that's her son. So she's like under her breath, get the fucking wheelchair ready. He don't listen. Pop a wheelie up the aisle. Get the wheelchair out of here now. My cousin pays absolutely no attention. He's like, get the wheelchair out of here now. He's not paying attention. He's spinning. He's popping wheelies. He literally knocks something over on a shelf. It doesn't break. That's when my aunt had it up to here. She takes the back of the wheelchair. She wheels it outside of the china shop, and in the middle of New Orleans Square, beats the shit out of my cousin. Not in an abusive way. You gotta understand, back then, you hit the child, and I'm not against it. You smacked your child. You hit their bottom. You're like, you get that off that, you bring that wheelchair into the china shop. Do you realize if you break something, you are gonna have to pay for it, and we can't afford that again. Go. Well, we were all laughing. The kids were like, you got caught. There was a couple that were walking past. It was a couple walking past, and I heard the wife exclaim to her husband, "Oh my God, that woman is beating that handicapped child!" And then a crowd was like, "That woman is beating her handicapped child. A handicapped child is being beat right here." Oh my God, the funniest thing in the universe. He wasn't handicapped. He was a hooligan. He just happened to have the wheelchair in the china shop. We all were like, "Your Honor, yes, she gave him a beating, but he wasn't handicapped. He wasn't handicapped at all. He was just roughhousing, and he was getting a good licking." Because that's what my family called it. "You're gonna get a licking." What's a licking? My grandmother had a wooden spoon or a hand. "You're gonna get a licking." Yeah, that's what my aunt did. And to me, I think that would be the funniest scene in a movie ever. Ever. A child of the 70s being beat like they were. We were beat. My mother used to throw her slipper at us. And she didn't have just a cute fuzzy slipper. Her slipper had a wooden heel on it that would hit us on the back of the head. But look, we turned out fantastic. Just saying.